Hey everyone, welcome to a quick demonstration on Memebrawl, which is one of the games you can play with Piping Hot Bot. And I am on the home server for Piping Hot Bot, which is Piping Hot Games. And so I'm in the Memebrawl lobby, which is just the home base for Memebrawl, like there is a lobby for every other game you can play with Piping Hot Bot. So Memebrawl is pretty cool. It's like Quiplash from Jackbox, if you know what that is, but instead of answering prompts, you actually caption memes. And so if you don't know what Quiplash is, it's totally okay. You'll see in a second how Meme Brawl works. But you basically just compete with your friends or whoever you're playing with to see who can caption memes the best. So you're given this template and you're told to caption it multiple times throughout the game. And you vote to see who answered the memes the best, who captioned them rather, because this is an answering prompts. So the first thing I'm going to do to get started is type in the command mb help, and you can see that it's shown right here as a recommendation to get started with Memebrawl. So when I type in this command, you can see that it gives me all of the commands that I can do for Memebrawl. So the first one is mb create, and this is how I actually start a Memebrawl game for other people to join. And so the game actually hasn't started yet, but it creates the category in the Discord server for that game and the text channel and voice channel to go along with it. Once players are ready to join, they navigate to that new lobby created for the game and type MB join. And then once everybody is there, the host does MB start to actually start that game. Then what's going to happen is Piping Hot Bot is going to DM every single player a meme to caption, and Piping Hot Bot does 2 per round for each player. This is the command that you use to caption a meme. So it's MB caption, the first text field in the meme, and then the vertical bar with make sure you have the spaces there, and then the second text field, vertical bar, third text field, and so on. Because every meme has a different number of text fields that you have to fill in to caption it. And so that is dynamic right there. Then once everybody has answered or captioned their memes, it goes into the voting phase where players are pitted against each other and everyone else is going to vote on who they think captioned the meme the best with MB vote and then the answer number, because Piping Hot Bot is going to say, here's the first caption to this meme, here's the second caption. So you can do MB vote 1 or 2, and it'll be very clear in that phase of the round how you determine what's 1 and 2. At any point in the game, you can check the score for all the players. You can leave the game. The host can kick players as well. And so if somebody is misbehaving, you can just kick them out of the game and they aren't allowed to rejoin. And then also the host does the MB end command once the game is over to clean up all the channels in the category for the game so that the server isn't left with the category and the channels for this game that's no longer being played since it ended. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do MB create. And it's going to do 2 things. First, it's going to message here and it's going to say that my Memebrawl game has been created in the channel category Memebrawl, hosted by Zoom by Planet. I'm on one of my testing accounts here. And then this right here is the code for the game, which isn't really useful for the players, but it's really important for behind the scenes to distinguish this Memebrawl game from all the other Memebrawl games that are going on. And so it gives the instructions right here for every other player that go down to this new category that was created for the game into the main room, and then they do the command mb join. Obviously the host is already in the game, and so there's no reason for them to type this command, but everybody else has to. And so I'm going to join on 2 other accounts right now because you need at least 3 players to play Memebrawl. So I'll do that right now. All right, I'm on one of my other testing accounts, ColePM. I'll type in the command mb join, and they'll see that it says you've now joined Memebrawl, hosted by Zoom by Planet, and are waiting for it to begin. So now I just need to join on the one other player. All right, I'm on my last account, so I'll do the exact same thing. And now we're actually ready to start. Now, obviously, any player who is not the host of the game cannot start it. And so I'll have to switch over to Zoom by Planet again to start this game. All right, so I'll do the command mb start. And what's going to happen once I enter this command, the game is actually going to begin. So Piping Hot Bot is going to message here and send a DM to every single player in the game to give them their first meme to caption. And so let's see that in action right now. Oh, and the one thing that I should mention before I start is there is a time limit of 120 seconds each round. Just like there is for Displash, if you've seen this, this whole game is pretty similar to Displash, except you're captioning memes instead of answering prompts. Because Displash was inspired by Quiplash, if you haven't made that connection. Um, but yeah, there's a 120-second limit, so you have a minute for each meme caption. Once you run out of time, this is a really cool feature of this game. If a player runs out of time captioning memes, this Piping Hot Bot gives the user a default meme, and it actually uses an AI generated meme as a default answer for the meme caption, which is a pretty cool thing. So if you run out of time or you can't think of something, the AI generated meme can sometimes actually win you some points and be kind of funny. So let's get started. MB start. And now round one begins. The game of Memebrawl has started. You will have 3 rounds. Check your DMs for your Memebrawl memes to caption, and you have 120 seconds, like I said. So I'm going to go right here to my DMs with the bot, and it's going to say, "Welcome to round 1 of 3 for Memebrawl hosted by Zoom by Planet. Caption memes with the command, and then this is what you saw before with MB help. So meme 1 of 2, this is the third world skeptical kid. These are all very common captions, and so I'll do MB caption, and then my first text field. I'm not going to try really hard to think of a good answer right now because I want to just get through this. And then I'll do text field 2. You can see that it gives me an example meme that's filled in with just example text. And so I know from this that there's just 2 text fields that I have to fill out. So the MB caption, text field 1, and then I have this vertical bar here, and then text field 2. And it'll actually give me back the meme that I captioned. This is what I've captioned, text field 1, text field 2. And then there's one more meme that I have to caption right here. There's 2 for each round. And it's the "is this a pigeon" meme, which is even more common than the third world skeptical kid. You can also see here that it messaged me when there's only 60 seconds left for the round. So it's proactive in letting everybody know how much time they have left. It'll do 60 seconds, 30 seconds, and then it'll just say time's up and give you a default answer, which is the AI generated meme. So the MB caption, this one has 3 text fields. So I'll say text field 1, text field 2, and then finally text field, and maybe even to spice up a little bit, I'll just like add something else so you can see how this works. So I'll enter this in, and it'll give me the meme, text field 1, text field 2, yeet, and then it says meme caption received. You've captioned everything for this round, and so head back to the main room and wait for the voting to begin. So that's exactly what I'll do. There's a little bit less than 30 seconds left, and so the other 2 players, Cole PM and Chicken Wicken, because I've not been paying attention to them and I'm actually running all 3 accounts, they're just going to be given default answers, and so we can see how that works. So this is, took a little bit to load there, but this is round 1, meme number 1 voting. So the first meme for 2 players to caption. Here are the 2 captions for this meme. So the captions for this meme are, "So you're telling me Michael is not a chicken to a party." That is an AI generated meme. And then this other one, text field 1 and text field 2, is the one that I captioned on Zoom by Planet, this account that I'm on right now. And so the one player that didn't actually create a caption for this meme has to be the one to vote. And if you have more players, obviously it'll be more fun and you'll have more people voting for each meme. So like if you have 5 people playing, 3 will vote for every single meme to see who captioned it the best. And so what I have to do is since I'm playing all 3 accounts right now, I actually have to go and find the one that didn't caption it. I know Zoom by Planet did, but Chicken Wicken or Cole PM could be the one to do it. So what I actually have to do is go to each one and try it out. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm over on Cole PM and I'm going to do MB vote, and then I'll just do the first one, the AI generated meme. And it says, okay, I voted for it. So Chicken Wicken was the other person. And so you can see that it says who captioned the memes, and it's already moving on to round 2, but going up quickly, it says that Chicken Wicken got 1 vote, so this is how many points they got, and then Zoo by Planet got nothing. So yeah, anyway, going on to the second round, you can see it's the rock driving. And both of these are going to be AI generated memes. And you can also like click on it on this to get a better view if you want to as well, like you can do with any image in Discord. And that doesn't really make much sense, but what's the point of an AI generated meme if they always make sense, right? So these are the 2, and what I'll do is I'll head over to Zoom by Planet and make my vote for one of them. All right. And so I will do MB vote and I'll do 2. So I voted for Cole PM. And so you can see the same kind of thing. It says how many points Cole PM got, Chicken Wicken, who got 0. And so that's pretty much it at this point. There's not much more to it because you just continue on to the next rounds and you caption memes the same way. The second round is worth 2 times the points, and the third round is worth 3 times the points. That's the one distinguishment that I want to make from the first round, since I won't really show that. I'll show a couple of the commands that I can do here, so I'll pull up the help again. I can do MB score to check the score. You can see that Chicken Wicken and Cole PM are tied at 125, and then Zoom by Planet only has 0. The other thing I can do, which is cool, is I can kick a user using the @user. So I can kick Cole PM from the game. And so it'll say Cole PM has been kicked from the game by Zoom by Planet. And at this point, there actually aren't enough players to continue the game. So when it tries to start the next round, it's actually going to end the game early and say, hey, you only have 2 players. We actually need 3 to continue. And then it'll just give the scores right there and end the game. Or I can also end the game early by doing the mbn command. And so if you're done with the game, you have to leave early for whatever reason, you can do this as the host, or the other players can do the mb leave command to leave early. And it'll be the same kind of thing. It'll actually like acknowledge the person leaving once the next round starts. So I'll do mb end, and you can see what it'll do here is it cleared the category for that game and all the text and voice channels within it. And so now it's been wiped off the face of the earth, which prevents the server from getting spammed and any other server that Piping Hot might be on. So that's it for Memelash. It's a fun little variation of Displash/Quiplash, that same kind of game. I think captioning memes is a pretty fun thing to do. And also, I'm thinking of maybe turning it into a website at some point. So it's not going to happen too soon because it'll be a pretty complicated website, but stay tuned for that. So yeah, thanks for watching.